For this road trip, I wanted to find a way uh, to get into the field of architecture and also to just know how do people get there and how how and do I get there basically. And that's I just want to learn how to make it there, do my best, be successful, and that's what I wanted to learn during that interview.
It's the building is all metal on the exterior cladding and it's free form. And it's the software that's available that allows that type of architecture, the plans to be produced because the dimensional range in multiple directions is just infinite and only a computer can calculate these things and design the structural members to have these shapes accurately and in a manner that they could actually produce it in the field. So there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of advancements that technology has brought to architecture.
Like in the movie, have you seen the movie Tomorrowland?
No, I haven't.
It's like a new movie. It's like going into the future and impacting the world where these scientists and inventors make their own land
Mm-hmm.
and they build something great and then it becomes like at the same time bad because they don't know how to control it. Have you ever wondered if your projects have been over controlled?
No. No. Uh, so when you the at the root cause, the root of architecture is to serve humanity, right? So if you think about that for a second, why do we build a building? It's to serve people, right? Not to serve itself, not to serve, it's to serve people. And there's different levels in which you can serve people. So there's contributions you make to society through art, right? So those are real contributions, sculpture, painting, statues, buildings are in that, they can be architectural sculptures. And so there's aesthetic contributions.
In going to college?
Um, well, first you got to get there. And so that's important because I have a 17-year-old son, and I tell him all the time, they're looking at your grades. You don't think they are, but they're looking at your grades right now. And so you have to understand that that's what you want to do, and you should remind yourself every day that, hey, I'm doing this to go to college. And then when you're at college, you have to remember, I'm doing this because I want to get this job when I graduate. Because it's easy to get distracted, and you need to have fun, right? You know, you got to live, but you got to remember it's not all about today. And it's very difficult, but when you get older, you realize that all those things they were just small steps towards the bigger picture. So when you're fortunate, I stayed away from the drugs. I'll tell you, I had a lot of friends that were, playing around with various things and doing different drugs, and I remember specifically one summer day, we were all out of school and everybody was kind of thinking about what are they going to do when they get older, and I was sitting there thinking, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do anything. And the reality is I thought to myself, holy crap, if I sit around with these guys, I'm going to be the same way. So I quit hanging around with them. And I was right. None of them amounted to anything. They all ended up, out of high school, just working crappy little jobs, not going to school because they were too involved in their partying, and they couldn't get themselves to see past that day. So those are the kind of things that I think those guys have regrets. I think they're in their 40s now, and then things are not good for them, and they go, boy, I wish I would have,
One thing I learned about this road trip was that architecture was a hard field to pursue, and also takes a lot of risk and a lot of time to pursue this career. It was pretty cool that we got to interview this person. He explained a lot and showed us how our group can basically just pursue the career of architecture, and it was pretty fun.